Michael Scotto from Hoops Hype is reporting that the Chicago Bulls could potentially be targeting Norman Powell. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Dailyn Swain's added motivation to some of the chatter about him being drafted too high. And then Lachlan is no more. Y'all know we're going to talk about it, break it all down, but you got to hear the music first.
Cognac. Gang.
Shy Bulls podcast with the Cognac Boys. I'm Cognac Boy Bobby on this beautiful Sunday, and I am with my dog, C-Dub. What's the word?
What's the word, man? We got to talk about Lachlan, bro. We ain't never talked about Lachlan on the episode.
But nonetheless, hey, if you tuned in today, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. But C-Dub, we're going to kick this thing off talking a little bit about free agency. Free agency starts in just 2 days. Today is the 28th. Free agency kicks off on the 30th. And according to Michael Scotto of Hoops Hype, the Chicago Bulls could have interest in signing free agent Norman Powell. Norman Powell is somebody that averaged 21.7 points a game last season and shot 38% from the 3 C-Dub. How you feeling about the news, and would you target a guy like Norman Powell in free agency?
Great question. Great topic, nephew. Shout out to you. Norman Powell, he's a respected player in this NBA, bro. Look at all the positives. He's a proven scorer. If you look at his stats throughout his career, 13-year career, it increasingly went up from his rookie year all the way into his 13th year now, where he averaged 21.8 points per game. He always shoot at an efficient rate, usually around 50% from three-point range. His highest, matter of fact, this is about 52% from three-point range.
You mean 2-point range?
No. It was 52% from three-point range in a season.
Hello, man.
I'll pull it up in a little bit. Here's all the positives. He's in the 13-year veteran. You look at our roster, we got a lot of young guys. I think probably 70% of the roster is going to be under the age of 23. His career high three-point percentage is 40%. Has made over 1,200 of those three-pointers in his regular season career. 91 career playoff games for Norman Powell. So I'm talking about experience that he can teach to the young guys that we're going to have on his team. And in those playoffs, he's averaged just 10 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. But he's never been like the guy that's been featured or the go-to guy. But he's always been a respected guy that you better pay attention to, or he can absolutely kill you in a given game. And also I'll end that with he's an NBA champion with the Toronto Raptors as well. But here's one negative that I think if you want to call it a negative, you can call it a negative. The separation of age is crazy. He's 33 years old. I think he's turning 34 years old next season. You can also add that he's in a very constricted role as an NBA player. He's a scorer. That's what he does. He just scores the ball. I don't know if you want him on your team. If you're asking him to make players better on the team, I think you're moving up the wrong tree. If you're looking for a guy that can hit some three-point shots, he's your guy. Maybe he can give him a little bit of information from his experience and his knowledge from playing the game for 13 years. But the type of player he is, he's going to need some molding. Like Joe, we want to see the kids just stand out there, be a corner nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Being
oh yeah, they ain't coming for that.
Yeah, he ain't doing that.
That ain't the role that he's coming to Chicago to play.
Yeah, so but that's it. That's what they got to figure out. If it was me, if you're asking me, I would say no. What a type of player he is. He's a scorer. He just goes and scores. That's what he wants to do. He doesn't make anybody else better, and that's not a problem because that's not his role. His role is to go in and score the basketball. But he's a great player. I respect him. But for with the Chicago Bulls, I'm gonna say no. Unless you can mold this role, and I don't see that happening.
Yeah, I think that looking at Norman Powell is something that's very interesting. So you're gonna definitely be looking for a scoring guard that can go out there and pair with this group. Josh Giddey is definitely going to be the one that's going to be distributing a lot of stuff. You're really going to want to see guys in action like a Matas Buzelis, seeing his evolution, seeing Caleb Wilson start to build his foundation, seeing how, you know what I'm saying, Dailyn Swain comes along, so on and so forth for these young players. But Norman Powell is definitely a fucking scorer, bro. Back in 2021, he did average 54% from the three on 4 attempts. That is absurd. Definitely, like it's 54%. How do you average 54% on from 3 on 4 attempts? That's not bad. And then, you know what I'm saying, last year 38%, which was a bit down from the year prior, the last 2 years where he had 41% and then 43%. So he definitely can come in and score the rock. Me personally, I don't even know if he would want to come to Chicago, to be honest.
That's
I
great.
think that's the Bulls could target him unless you throwing a big ass payday at him. I don't think you getting him. That's just me personally. I think if a team like Detroit goes out there and get him, he's gonna be more willing to go to Detroit than to come at a new fresh start with the Chicago Bulls, who don't have many expectations. The Detroit Pistons, if they go after Norman Powell, I think it could potentially be more enticing for him to sign, because they was just the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference last year. Yeah, they, you know what I'm saying, underachieved last year, but what if he feels like, okay, this team is defensively crazy good. What if my scoring prowess can just add to this team and we can make a run? Because the last 8 seasons, we've seen 8 different champions. Who would have thought the New York Knicks was going to win a chip this season?
Bro.
Nobody had them but New York. So I think that while he's a hell of a player, I don't think that the Chicago Bulls situation will be intriguing to him unless they just say, you know what, we got 35 million in cap space. Here's all 35, which doesn't make sense to me.
Right.
So,
and I'm glad you brought that up. I think that's the only thing that can probably convince him to come over here, because everybody knows the Bulls is not going to be a competing team. To me, he's in the ilk of a competing player. He can help a competing team probably try to win a championship. So I'm thinking teams like Detroit or something like that, or you go back to Toronto and help that team try to get back into the competitive sphere. No disrespect to him. I don't think it's even fair to even tell him to come in, because it's going to have to happen. If you bring him, you're going to have to, hey, look here. We got Caleb, we got Modest, we got Dailyn. Bro, we trying to develop these young guys. We need you to settle down and probably take a little bit of a backseat. You know, the coach gonna come to you, Tiago, just a little bit of a backseat. That's a big ass backseat.
Is not gonna take a backseat.
Yeah, he not gonna do it. So respect to Norman Powell, because I really respect this game, but not with this team.
I think he could absolutely play a team, more team role. I think he could play team basketball well, just in my opinion. But I got to ask this question. Do you think like a guard like Peyton Watson over there in Denver, who's going to be entering restricted free agency, would that be a better target for the Chicago Bulls? Or Hayes, fellow over there on Chicago Bulls Central, he threw out a Quentin Grimes. Do you think those 2 options are better than a Norman Powell?
I think they are both better options than Norman Powell. Not saying that they're better than Norman Powell. If I had my choice between the two, I probably would go stand with the theme of SLAP. I'm going with Peyton Watson. He has improved his 3-point shot. He missed a lot of time at the end of the season with the Denver Nuggets last season.
Yeah.
I wish I could have seen him in the playoffs.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'll be great. He fits the timeline. He's super young as well. I think he's under 23. I think he would be a better choice out of those 2, nephew.
I would agree with you. I think that, but if you can't snag him away, because right now teams are open to negotiating with their players before they eventually hit the market, and we still haven't seen anything from the Denver Nuggets signing them. So maybe something else happens, but I agree with you. I like the Peyton Watson addition, but I also think that the Bulls should absolutely be taking the flyer on Quentin Grimes too. You definitely got to go out there and add to the scoring of this team, and he has playoff experience now, and at a high level. The planned playoffs in the West is just different. It's just different, bro. It's just different. Like the East, I ain't trying to shit on them, but the West is just different. It's just different, bro.
Yeah, no arguments over here, man. Definitely picking up a guy that's spent a lot of time in the Western Conference Finals is a plus. If you're in the Eastern Conference and you ain't sniffed the playoffs in about, what has it been, 5 years, 6 years?
Bro, we ain't been in the playoffs since 2021, right?
Yeah, it's 2021.
Crazy.
Crazy, right?
Hey, Chicago, Bryce, bro. You brought up that analogy. What if we bad for 6 years and then we good to the finals? we going on year 6, bro.
We going on year 6, bro. I don't know where. He was tweaking. I ain't going with that one, Bryce. So don't ask that again.
I'm saying right now, you Steve Dub, we going on year 6 right now.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think that's what he meant. Hey, he just got here. You hear me, nephew? He just got here. He's about 6.
Hey, man, y'all let us know how y'all feeling down below in the comments, man, about Norman Powell. Would you target him, or would you look at guys like Quentin Grimes or Peyton Watson? C-Dub, we told the people yesterday we was gonna spin a block and talk a little bit about Dailyn Swain, the 15 overall pick out of Texas, who led the Texas Longhorns in 4 statistical categories: points, rebounds, steals, assists. C-Dub, he had something to say at that introductory press conference. I'm going to paraphrase here, but they asked him, what do you say to people that the Bulls drafted you too high? On one end, well, at one point, he said, if the Bulls didn't take me, I believe I wasn't going to be on the board that much longer. And then he also said, I think that a lot of people was just going on mock drafts that they seen on CBS. and then he said, all that draft talk is just added motivation to what I'm going to do. C-Dub, how you feel about Dailyn Swain and his comments at his introductory press conference?
I love those comments. I love the confidence in itself. Nobody can write your journey. Nobody can write your destiny. You are the only one that could control that. And I love what he said, that the people looking at the CBS mock drafts, that hit right on the head. This guy is a really, really good talent. Really good talent coming out of Texas there. One of the best handles for a 6'6" and up type guy you'll ever see. I think the jump shot will come. I don't think it's hopeless. He shot 34% from 3-point range. Dylan Hopper shot 34% from 3-point range last year. He's confident. He's a dog. He's going to compete every single game. He's deflate. He wants all the smoke too. So you can say whatever you want. He's going to be the one on the basketball playing, not your words, not you guys sitting at home in your drawers looking at CBS rankings. He's going to be, he's going to be on the court. He's going to be on the court, bringing Chicago back. He's in the same kind of confidence ilk of a Montes and the Caleb Wilson. I love this young confidence. I'm just going to sit back and watch my man, Dailyn Swain, prove all these. I don't even know if they naysayers. I think they just don't know who he is. I don't even think they naysayers. I just think they just, who is that? Because they so fixated on getting a certain guy. I was on that boat too. I wanted the other guy too. But I had to sit back and do my research. And this kid right here, he liked that. He
really liked that. Absolutely. C-Dub, I think one of the most important parts from Dailyn Swain's introductory press conference is he said, before I had my growth spurt, I was a point guard. I love that. I'm like, hold on. Yeah. And now you this lengthy ass basketball player with point guard skills, and now it makes sense on why you can get downhill and hit a motherfucker with a tween. We side. Oh, you didn't gave me the angle. Here you go. Filet. Filet mignon. Father's Day was last week though, but we still can have filet mignon when basketball come up on July 9th. Because that's July 9th is when summer league start. The Chicago Bulls will be starting. And I love the young fellas' confidence. I think that we're getting a interlude, for lack of a better word, because that was probably a terrible word, but an introduction to these young fellas in the culture that's gonna be hopefully bringing us back to relevancy in Chicago, because we know Montes Buzelis' confidence is fuck.
Yes.
Every time he dunked somebody, what did he say, C-Dub? Fuck you,
fuck, top out. You can read it, like you can lip read them.
And then we know the shot blocking ability of Montes. Then you got a young guy in Caleb Wilson who has this healthy arrogance about him. And now you got Dailyn Swain with the same healthy arrogance, confidence in himself. And these are high character guys. And I think that's very, very important to have in Chicago. High character guys that's going to embrace the city. The last time we seen a team fully embrace the city was probably that playoff run. But a team back with DeRozan and them, they embraced it kind of, but it wasn't none like when D-Rose, Joe Kim Noah, and all them guys was running. That was a team that started from the bottom and grew up and was fucking in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yes.
Hopefully after a couple seasons, not too many seasons, not 6 seasons.
Not 6.
Bryson. But after a couple, hopefully we can see this team go out there and perform in the playoffs, bro.
Yeah, bro. Dailyn, bro. He's a two-way player too, bro. So everything that he can do well on the offensive end, he can put that into trying to stop his opponent as well. I love players who respect the game and play both sides.
Yes.
That's why I love guys like Montes and Caleb and my man Dailyn Swain here. The future is looking bright for the Chicago Bulls. And hate comes with success. So don't worry about it, Dailyn. Just know if people hating, you're doing something right. You're doing something right, Dailyn. So all you got to do is get on the court and make them look like a fool. That's it.
That's it. Like Let's go hoop. Let's go hoop. I can't wait to see him in Summer League, bro. I ain't been this happy about it's Summer League, bro. Why am I so excited?
I don't know. I gotta ask you a question real quick. Do you think they saying my man Noah Essegate is 7 feet because he got the afro, bro? Is they measuring the afro?
So you basically saying they ain't measuring him right.
They ain't measuring the pause. They ain't measuring bro right, bro. It's the afro.
Maybe. Maybe, bro. It could be the afro. Oh, bro, he met Caleb Wilson and Dailyn Swain with that big ass afro.
Bro. How you supposed to, measure some shit? His hair this fucking big and shit.
Baby. Oh, the real. I feel you on that. But hey, quick tidbit before we get up out of here. Lachlan is gone. C-Dub. He headed to the Golden State Warriors. I'm wishing him luck. How you feeling?
Hey, man. Hey, man, shout out to bro, though. I was finna cook him, but I don't want to cook him, bro. He ain't really. That's still AK in them work. That ain't Bryson's fault. You know what I'm saying? He just don't fit the timetable of what we trying to do going forward. The man going to Golden State to try out to make a roster spot. Good luck, bro. You did drop a triple-double. That's probably your best moment as a Chicago Bull. You had a triple-double here, but we still got blew up by like 20 or 30 points when you dropped that triple-double. And you only average like 3 points per game. Right? I ain't even gonna do that to bro, man. Good luck, bro.
Yeah,
let him go.
On their way, gang. We gonna send him on his way, man. At least he played. We ain't even get to see Marco. We ain't even get to see Adama.
Nope.
What happened to Garlic? I mean, Carlick.
MVP. You talking about the MVP of the G League,
bro? Before we go, that's what I said. C-Dub. No, Bryson Graham, and I know this is not Lachlan. Good luck to you, fella.
Good luck.
Bryson Graham has at least brought in potentials to play in the NBA.
Yes.
To go with the Windy City Bulls. We knew short ass Mac McClung wasn't gonna play.
We knew
Yuki. We love Yuki too.
We love Yuki.
We know his short ass was not gonna play.
We knew it.
We knew Carlick Jones, short as hell, wasn't gonna play in the NBA. MVP. At least he went out there and got some 6'5", 6'8" motherfuckers to go down there and potentially play. Yep. That's a solid start. I'm not gonna say great or good. It's a solid start.
You know what?
Not wasting our time.
You make a great point, nephew. Like, don't just put people in the G League just to put them there because you want to fill a roster spot. put people in those spots that possibly you can use with the full main roster. Hey, how about that idea? How about that idea? Ain't that a great idea?
Man, if Yuki was 6'4",
He'll be a god. He'll be a god.
But he not.
He'll be Pistol Pete.
He like 2 inches taller than me. And I'm shorter than a motherfucker. Shit.
Yeah.
Man,
I'm sad about that one though. Yuki go, man.
Oh, bro, man.
You're a good dude. You're a fun dude to watch.
All this new technology, somebody. Hey, Yuki, go get the leg surgery, gang.
Yeah, I heard about that leg surgery, bro. He get about 4-5 inches.
Surgery. Take a year off and come back.
How about take a year off?
Go. Somebody tell Yuki go get the leg surgery. We just need you to be 6'2". Let's go. 6'2" and Yuki in. Let's go.
Nah, Yuki could go make some good money in Japan if he just go back to Japan. They love him in Japan. Just go back to. But that's his dream to play in the NBA.
Hey, he did it though. He did play.
He played, but is it like okay? I'll give you that, nephew. But is it like real? Like he ain't coming in real time, nephew. Like it means something.
If the Chicago Bears said, Bobby, come play kick return, I don't give a fuck. That's a dream come true, dream accomplished. They said, Bobby, we just need you to go out there and clip somebody. I'm doing it.
but that's you. What if the man want to play some serious basketball, though? Thank you.
It ain't it, bro. It is what it is, gang. It is what it is.
God.
But hey, man.
I feel bad for Lachlan, though, bro. What do you think the chances of him making the Golden State team?
10%.
You're a nice guy. You're a nice guy. You're a nice guy. I don't think you meant that.
They need help.
They need 10%. Lachlan. They need Lachlan.
They need help.
All right.
We'll see if he can deliver.
Good luck, Brody. Good luck, Brody.
Bro, you seen the man Moses Moody whole kneecap went up his thigh. He's gonna be out. They need help.
You're gonna replace him. And you're gonna replace him with Lachlan?
No, Jasper Lindenberg is gonna replace that.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying though, but they need young talent, bro. They need young talent. We'll see.
No, he got 10%. Come on, man. You finna make me pick on him, bro.
Yeah, give us your final thoughts, bro.
Make me pick on dudes, bro. Hey, man, we really appreciate y'all. I'm still living in that half from y'all getting us to 10K followers. Y'all keep hitting that like button, 2-step process, like my nephew say. Hit that like button and uppercut that subscribe button. Man, y'all been cooking, man. Y'all been cooking.
2-step process, and it don't require rhythm.
They don't require rhythm.
If you want to boop boop, you can do that. If you want to boop boop, you can do that. You want to boop boop, you can do that too. No rhythm.
He said boop boop.
But nonetheless, we appreciate y'all for tuning in to another episode. Before y'all get up out of here, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, man. Let us know how y'all feeling about today's episode and topics. Drop them in the comment box. Let's chop it up down in the comment box below, man. We appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all always see red. Free agency about to start. Then summer league about to start. So turn on your notification bells as well, because we're going to be dropping. But until next time, y'all, we up out of here. Catch y'all on the next one for sure. Peace.
Cognac. Gang.